Today, I am going to talk about namaz, prayer, from four Sunni Imams' perspectives, so you guys can be aware of how important prayer is. Let's listen to the greatest and most famous clergy of our country, Mr. Ansari. Please go ahead, Mr. Ansari. To those people who are lazy in namaz, prayers, Imam Abu Hanifa said, those who intentionally quit namaz and do not do namaz should be imprisoned until they die there. And lastly, those who do not do prayers should be imprisoned until they die there. This is being said by Imam Abu Hanifa. Most of us are Hanifa in Afghanistan, and our Imam is Imam Abu Hanifa. This kind of great Imam is telling people that if someone is not praying, namaz, they should be imprisoned until they die there, or they should promise that they will never leave namaz again. To repent and promise that I'll never leave namaz while I'm alive. This is Imam Abu Hanifa. This means namaz is a prayer, and we are thanking our God. It is not necessary to pray the same way we do. You can thank God in any way. These prayers are made by humans. The situation is not that important to put a person in jail for it, until death, until he or she dies there, of torment. Why? Because you didn't do prayer? What a holy religion. What a kind religion. When you open the first chapter of Quran, the first verse of Quran is Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, Ar-Rahmanir Rahim. Allah is the kindest and merciful. This kind God is the one who is based on our greatest Imam's word. If you don't pray to him, you should be imprisoned until you die there. This is one of our Imams, and he is the greatest one. Now, let's see what other Imams say. Imam Malik and Imam Shafie said, those who do not do namaz. He is not an infidel, but he must be killed. Now, Imam Shafie and Imam Malik, two other great Imams of Sunnis, what they say out of four Imams? See, the first one said to put them in jail to die. He or she doesn't become an infidel, but kill him or her. You are not allowed to be alive without namaz. It was said by Hanifa. Now Imam Malik and Imam Shafie, the two other Imams, same level as Imam Abu Hanifa. What they say? Imam Malik and Imam Shafie said, the one who doesn't do namaz is not an infidel, but he must be killed. This Islamic government must kill the person who doesn't do namaz. They must be killed. These two also say, as the first one, Hanifa, said, they say that those who do not do namaz, he or she won't become an infidel. It means all three of them accepted that he or she won't become an infidel. The first one said to put them in jail to die there, except if he or she repents and keeps praying until the death. But these two are more harsh. They do not say to repent. They say he or she doesn't become an infidel if they don't do namaz. Still, they are Muslim. But what is his or her punishment? Kill him or her. They will not even give you the chance to apologize and promise for doing namaz until death. These are the two other Imams. Imam Ahmad ibn Hanbal said and pointed out that those who do not do namaz, he or she is an infidel and must be killed. He or she shouldn't be bathed and shouldn't be buried in Muslim cemeteries. This is what Imam Ahmad Rahimahullah said. Most of the clergies have the same beliefs in this regard, that if anyone rejects namaz, if somebody said what happened when others did namaz, that I do, if someone said I'm not used to doing namaz, and if someone rejected that namaz doesn't exist, it's useless if he or she performs all other Islamic issues. Imam Hanbal, who is more strict and harsh, he said those who do not do namaz are not Muslims at all. The other three were saying that they are Muslims. The first one said to put them in jail until death. If apologize, leave them alone. The other two said, Imam Malik and Imam Shafie, kill them. They are not infidels, but kill them. You don't have any chance to apologize. Imam Hanbal says the one who doesn't do namaz is an infidel. He doesn't agree with the other three imams. They say they are Muslims, but kill them. He says they aren't Muslim. Kill him or her. Don't let them in Muslim cemetery. Don't do requiem on him or her either. These are the four greatest imams of Sunnis. In fact, 90 to 95% of Sunnis believe in these four imams. Now, from their point of view, if you don't do namaz, you have to be killed. One of our imams is allowing you to repent and keep doing namaz, and three other imams aren't allowing it. And the last imam, who is Imam Hanbal, said to not bury him or her in the Muslim cemetery, and do not requiem on him or her as well. And the one who is an infidel, you can take his wife and daughter too. A Muslim woman can't be at an infidel's home. These are all based on hadith, and verses, myths, which includes all of them. Now, we assume that, were these imams that foolish to kill people only for namaz? You can't believe it. All these 1400 years have passed with the same cause. And look at the people who sat there. All of them accept that. And if his brother doesn't do namaz, he thinks to kill him. And same goes for their cousins. They don't even think twice about their neighbors. You have to do namaz. It means this religion is the religion of force and constraint. And all the time, this religion is the religion of force and constraint. Because this book is the book of force and constraint.